What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Go ahead and comment down below how you guys doing today, and we're just gonna jump right into it. So today, guys, I just wanted to basically talk to you guys about how things have been going. In one of my last videos, I told you guys that I've been on monk mode, and I started that on October 15th. But yeah, it's now November 4th, and I've learned a lot, guys. I truly have. And in my last video, I was talking about being on the path, walking in truth. And I had a talk with my girlfriend, and I was basically just telling her the stage that I'm at in my life and how I've been feeling lately. And we got to talking about, basically, for the first monk mode, I remember I told her this, that I would be celibate for a month. We're now reaching that month point, and even before getting into the month, I was just learning so much being on this, being in this whole process, that I actually, deep down, I had a calling that I wanted to go for an even longer time period. And I didn't really tell her this, but, she came up to me and she just told me, yeah, let's, I kind of want to, I want to practice this whole celibacy. And I told her, okay, you know what, let's do it for 6 months, and then we'll see where that takes us. Now, mind you guys, my whole background, I have been, and I'm just going to be super transparent with you guys, I've been in a lot of sexual encounters, and I'm not proud at all to say that I've had a lot of sexual encounters. And the reason I say this is because, looking back on it now, I truly wish that I never even did these things. I truly wish that. But we can't take back these things. We only learn to live with them. And for all my young viewers out there, if you guys are, if any of you guys are virgins, even, I would advise you heavily to not get into any, how do I say this? Don't have sex with a whole bunch of freaking women. Like, just don't do it. It's not worth it. I promise you. And the reason I say this is because it's just a waste of your power. It's a waste of your energy. You know what I mean? And to bring this all back full circle, the reason my girlfriend and I were having this conversation is because she brought the attention to me of just this whole idea of creating soul ties. And yes, I do believe in all of these things. When you have sex with somebody, you aren't just having, physical pleasure with them, but you are literally, as a man, you are penetrating this woman, not just physically, but spiritually, and you're creating a soul tie. You know what I mean? You're binding your souls to this person. And, a lot of, and not to bash on women, but a lot of women nowadays just aren't gonna be supportive of the path that you're on. And if you're watching my channel, I promise you, we are set apart. We are built different. Okay, we're here to walk the narrow path, and we're here to spread the message of how to really be a warrior of light, how to be a soldier of God. And in order to do that, we can't just be giving away our power to these women. And I'm not saying all women are bad, guys. I'm not saying that. I think women are beautiful. I think they're all very, they all have something to add to this world. They all do. And our energies, the masculine and the feminine, they all coexist in a very harmonious way. But going into with what our society has gotten into, it's throwing everything off balance. But this is a topic for another video, I promise you guys. But basically, before I went on a tangent there, this whole idea of just holding in your seat as a man, what this is going to do for you is it's going to allow you to, basically, I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I've lost myself. Going back into another video that I made, we have to shed our past identity, And what I mean by this is we have to lose ourselves. We have to let go of this person. And in order to let go of this person, we have to lose ourselves. Truth be told, that's why I was feeling lost. It's because I'm now in this phase where I am letting go of, or I've let go of who this person used to be, and I'm feeling lost in my life because all these things are new to me, right? This whole process, this whole mission that I'm on, it's all so new to me that I feel as though I need to strengthen my resolve even more. And that's why, as a man, it's so important that we hold in our seed so that we can cut off all these distractions, so that we can, like a snake, how snakes, they shed their old skin and they create this new skin. It's kind of like that. We're shedding this whole identity and we're shedding this whole past self. And, the process is not going to be easy. It's going to be very frustrating. You're going to feel lost and, you're not going to know what to do at first, but the whole purpose of doing this is so that we can strengthen our relationship with God and we can build our internal kingdom so that we can, move forward in life. Do you get what I'm saying? I think with all of my videos, and I've said this in the past before, all of these things that we do is also that we can move forward in a progressive manner. Do you understand? They're not going to, the things that I'm telling you guys right now, they're not going to teach us these things in school, okay? But thankfully, we've been blessed with this thing, you know what I mean? This camera, the iPhone. We all have supercomputers in our pockets where we have all this information readily available to us, but we have to know how to use this tool. We can't just use it for degenerate purposes like freaking going on the hub and start, jacking away all of your freaking power. Like, no. Now as a man, and these are the things that I've learned, and I'm no better than anybody, guys. I'm just speaking from my experiences because I used to be there. I'm just like you guys. I used to be there, but now I'm in this stage where I'm able to speak to you guys on these perspectives and these experiences in order for you to get better. Do you understand? All I want to do is share my knowledge so that I can help better somebody's life out there. And, for the majority of people that I'm speaking, it's, mostly towards men because those are the experiences that I'm speaking on. But women can even benefit from what I'm saying too. Like, I'm not saying that you have to be, either gender to watch my content. Like I said, these are all just documentaries, and I want to be able to get this out to you guys, before I die. And, a part of it is just the feeling of fulfillment, knowing that I gave it my absolute all. So going back into that whole, thing with my girlfriend, I'm so blessed to have come across a woman that supports me in my mission and understands the things that we have to do in order to, strengthen our relationship with God and also move forward in this journey, because it's not easy, guys. Walking this path is not going to be easy. For a lot of you guys out there, you're either single or you're in a relationship, but I'm going to guess a lot of you guys are single, and there's nothing wrong with that. If anything, it's actually preferred that you're single, that you build these traits as a man before you get into a relationship. But if you're like me, where you're in a relationship, it is super important that you as the man communicate to your woman that you need to be celibate during this stage. And really, it's just a test to your relationship and to your woman if you guys are even going to be compatible with each other. Like, for the majority of men out there, all of you guys just get into relationships just to bang her. You know what I mean? Just to have this experience of pleasure, and that's all wrong. That's all backwards. The whole reason you should be with a woman is so that she can support your mission. Do you understand? So that you can help each other elevate. Not so that you guys can fuck around and just make mistakes and, and just have babies and you can't even support that baby. Guys, the whole reason I'm so against the idea of hookup culture is because I was born out of sin. I was born from my parents being at a young age, just, they met each other in high school and they just decided, you know what, we're just going to have fun, live our life now and just whatever. And one thing led to another, and they had me. And I experienced what it was like to have parents with an unstable relationship that were not fully prepared to have a child. And I don't want you guys to go through that. And I don't want your kids to have to go through that. That's why I'm telling you guys these things, is because I want to pave a way for a better society. I want to do my part in educating the majority of people out there and doing things that are going to help them in a positive manner instead of taking away from their lives. Yeah, I'm gonna be quite honest, guys. Within the past few weeks, I've been feeling very very alone as a man. And the reason I feel this way is because I've lost a lot of people in my life. And lately in this stage, cutting off my addiction to weed, all of my friends that I used to hang out with, and, even limiting the time that I'm spending with my girl. It's just, I've been feeling so alone in this journey. And, I think this is all a very good thing. It just doesn't feel good in the moment. I'm going to be honest. I wake up and I just think I moved out when I was 19, and I've been on my own since, I'm 24 now, so 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I've been on my own for 5 years now. And it's not easy, guys. It's not easy being, on your own. And one of the bigger things that I've had to realize is that as a man, if you can't handle being on your own, it's going to be a tough world. And, to really tie this all together, the reason I say that, we should all practice celibacy is, especially if you're a man or a woman, it's important for you to be okay with being alone. We're not truly alone because we always have God, we always have Jesus in our lives, but to an extent, physically, we're not going to have a whole lot of people around, especially when we're on our purpose. Actually, a lot of people will disappear once we're on our purpose. And that's going to be a bitter pill to swallow for a lot of people. And it was definitely something that was hard for me to grasp at first, because I used to try to get into relationships for comfort, because I wasn't okay with being by myself. And now that I'm letting go of all these things, I'm holding in my seed, I'm on monk mode, I've had to face a lot of my demons. And lately the enemies, they have been attacking me tough within these past few weeks, and I've been really feeling it, guys. And I'm super blessed to have found God in my life, to be his soldier, and to even have this platform to speak to you guys about this, because I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I used to battle anxiety a lot, and that's no longer really an issue for me, but now it's just been this feeling of just being truly alone in this fight. And I know I'm not alone. I have family, like I can always go see them, but it's like I wake up alone right before bed. When I make my, when I'm getting ready to go to sleep, I go to sleep alone. And throughout the day, if I'm not building my business or making YouTube videos, I'm just alone throughout that whole process. And guys, this is how it's supposed to be. It's just, I want to give you guys the disclaimer that if you're on your way to building that internal kingdom, you are going to feel alone. You are going to feel lost, and it's going to be tough. Like, Those are just the, those are just the requirements to be in, in this wavelength. Do you understand? And so, I think one of the main ways we can battle this is to just completely submerge ourselves in that feeling of being alone. So the last time I saw my girlfriend today, and right before I left, I told her, I was like, baby, I need to be alone. I need to face these demons. I need to fight this battle. And I can't do that if I'm constantly communicating to my partner, the only one who I ever really talk to nowadays. I can't fight my battles if I'm, talking to my partner, and that's just going to be a reality, because, guys, nothing in this life is promised. Okay, my relationship with my girlfriend, it is not, even though, yes, we're in this for the long term, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. One of us could, have our chapters ended in the book short. It could just be ended just like that. We don't know what's going to happen, and we're going to need to be okay with being alone. All right? And so that's why really it's important for us to be, as men, to be celibate, to practice celibacy, to hold in your power, to build that internal kingdom and strengthen that relationship with God. I'm truly grateful to have all of you guys in my lives. The 138 subscribers that I have, I love you guys, and I love all of you. The reason I do this, the reason I make these videos, is because I do it out of love. I do it from a place of just purity, and this is what God is intending for me to do. So I'm just having God use me as a vessel and to speak to you guys. And I hope you guys can feel the energy that I'm sending your way, and you guys use this energy to accomplish whatever it is that you guys want to accomplish in your life. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want to see more of this content, and just join me on this journey to walking this narrow path and strengthening our relationship with God, and doing whatever it's going to take to move forward in a more positive manner. With that being said, I love you all, and I hope you guys all have a blessed rest of your night, your day, your morning, whatever time it may be for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.